Hi guys, what's up? Today let's talk about static class and its constructor and destructors in C++. In C++, static keyword can be applied to local variables, functions, class data members, and object. Static class has no meanings in C++. You can create a class having only static class methods, or you can make a static instance of a class, for example a singleton. But static class isn't a C++ thing, even though some languages apparently have static class, like C# and Java. Now let's move on to constructor and destructor. Constructors are special class functions, which performs initialization of every object. The compiler calls the constructors whenever an object is created. Constructors initialize values to object members after storage is allocated to the object. Destructors, on the other hand, is a special class function which destroys the object as soon as the scope of object ends. The destructor is called automatically by the compiler when the object goes out of scope. Static objects are initialized only once and live until the program terminates, while local object is created each time its declaration is encountered in the execution of program. In C++, constructors and destructors typically used to create or destruct instance of object. It's meaningless to call them without corresponding object instance, so you can emulate them using a singleton pattern. A singleton allows access to a single created instance. That instance, or a reference to that instance, can be then passed as a parameter to other methods and treated as normal objects. We'll discuss this in later videos. Another difference is singleton objects are stored in heap, but static objects are stored in stack. Now let's move on to the examples. After creating a project, we do some necessary includes. Then I'm going to redirect the QDebug messages to a log file using the message handler. Now let's create a normal class with constructor and destructor. Let's put some indications at the beginning and end of the program. We are going to call a local stack-based object. Now let's create a local static object and observe the order of create and destroy the object. Now let's make things more complicated and create a global static object. In the end, let's create a singleton class and see the difference between singletons and static objects. Thank you for watching. See you next time.